Hello and welcome to the UC Application step-by-step video series presented by the Office of Admissions at UC Santa Barbara. My name is Yuriko and I'm an admissions counselor. In this overview, we will detail how to work through the personal insight question section in the UC application. The personal insight question section is the writing portion in the UC application. First-year applicants will find that there are 8 short response questions to choose from. You answer only 4 of those questions. All questions have equal value. You have 350 words to respond to each of those 4 personal insight questions. A quick tip is that you can watch our Breaking Down the PIQ series on YouTube for more writing guidance. The PIQs are available on the UC Office of the President website in both English and Spanish. For transfer applicants, you also have 8 questions and are limited to 350 words per response. You only have to answer 4 questions, but you are required to answer 1 question. The required question is, please describe how you have prepared for your intended major, including your readiness to succeed in your upper division courses once you enroll at the university. Please remember that there's only one UC application for all of the UC campuses, so each campus will get your same PIQ responses. The UC application cannot be tailored for individual campuses, and you should not include campus-specific information in your PIQ responses. In the application, the question will be listed above the text box, so you don't need to repeat the question in your response. Not repeating the question will help you save on word counts. You'll notice that the word count will be listed at the bottom left-hand side of that text box, stating 350 words remaining, so that you can keep track of where you are in that 350-word limit. We do encourage you to work on your responses in a separate document because there is a 20-minute timer embedded into the application. If you do not press save and continue before the timer is up, your work will not be saved. You can work offline, and by working on a separate document, you'll be able to take breaks. Then you can copy and paste your responses when you're done. So what belongs in personal insight question responses? Well, the purpose of the PIQs is really threefold. First, they offer clarity and give the reader a richer perspective into your life, your experiences, and your accomplishments. Second, they offer context by sharing details about yourself and your environment, details on your home, school, or community. You'll be helping the reader better understand your successes and accomplishments with respects to the opportunities that were available to you. What opportunities or limitations did you face within your home, your school, or your community? Third, your PIQs give depth. They give the reader details in your application that can't be found anywhere else. You can share more deeply about your academics or extracurricular activities. This is your opportunity to share what is most meaningful and unique to you as an individual. These are the 8 personal insight questions. Question 1. Describe an example of your leadership experience in which you have positively influenced others, helped resolve disputes, or contributed to group efforts over time. Question 2. Every person has a creative side, and it can be expressed in many ways: problem solving, original and innovative thinking, and artistically, to name a few. Describe how you express your creative side. Question 3. What would you say is your greatest talent or skill? How have you developed and demonstrated that talent over time? Question 4. Describe how you have taken advantage of a significant educational opportunity or worked to overcome an educational barrier you have faced. Question 5. Describe the most significant challenge you have faced and the steps you have taken to overcome this challenge. How has this challenge affected your academic achievement? Question 6. Think about an academic subject that inspires you. Describe how you have furthered this interest inside and/or outside of the classroom. Question 7. What have you done to make your school or your community a better place? Question 8. Beyond what has already been shared in your application, what do you believe makes you a strong candidate for admissions to the University of California? You'll notice that the 8 personal insight questions are numbered in the UC application, but they are not ranked. Everything in your UC application is viewed as either neutral or positive. It is considered an additive process, so everything you input in the application will work in your favor, not against it. But there are some things that we recommend you try to avoid in your PIQs. Acronyms. Please spell out the acronym. Quotations. There's no need to restate the prompt. Creative writing. Avoid creating a hook. Refrain from poems or flowery language. Philosophy. No need to question the prompt, you can be direct. Titles. You don't need to restate the prompt. Storytelling or scene setting. We don't need to be in the moment with you. Jokes, slang, or sarcasm. No abbreviations nor inappropriate use of humor. Remember that the PIQ responses are meant to be like an interview on paper. Imagine if we were in an interview room together and I was verbally asking you these questions. How would you verbally respond? Verbalize that answer and then write that answer down. What matters most is the content and not the grammar or punctuation of your responses. The last thing you should know is that the PIQ must be in your own words. After you complete your personal insight question responses, you will have the opportunity to include any additional comments or information that you did not get to share elsewhere in the application. To be clear, do not continue one of your personal insight question responses in the additional comments section. Feel free to use brief sentences to convey the information precisely. Students can use this space to tell us anything they want us to know about them, whether that is academic or non-academic information. For example, you can share the important context of your high school. My school limits AP coursework, and I had to wait until my junior year to take AP courses. Got any questions about the UC application? Stay connected. For application help, feel free to reach out to ucinfo@applyucsupport.net or email us at admissions@ucsb.edu. Want to learn more about UC Santa Barbara? Feel free to follow our social media at UCSB Admissions on Instagram. If you'd like to learn more about the UC application, explore our YouTube channel at UCSB4Me. That's UCSB4 like the number 4 ME.